Hey everybody, it's Slade, and today I have a very special plan for this video. It's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be another build video. I've done a couple of these on my channel before, and I'm kind of trying something new each time. For my first build video, it was just unfiltered building, no time lapses, no cuts, just me building and talking. I think my second one was like that too. And then I had another video where I did a build, and it was time lapsed, and I did it from another account's perspective while it was watching me build. And I like building in this game, but I always hesitate to do it on recording. But I also don't want to do it off recording because I want to share everything with you guys. And this is my channel, so I'm gonna kind of do my own like creative outlet and just keep posting what I like, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And if you guys don't, then say something, and I just won't do it anymore. But until then, I'm going to keep doing it. But with that being said, I'm going to get right to it. The plan here is to refurbish and fix up my house. So there's a couple of things I'd like to do. Step one is the top floor. Holy shit. This place is a mess. Look at this. It's a jumbled together collage of flowers and trees, and then there's a big ass dirt like cloak over it. It's not pretty. I mean, it was at one point, but now there's like a creeper hole in it, and it's just not that great. So step one is going to be clearing out all of this shit and then redoing the entrance, and then I'm going to work on the inside and reorganize and reorder things so that it's not so cluttered. I am going to try and keep the original materials and design in mind though, because this is a very old house and there's a lot of nostalgia to it for me. So keeping that old, design choice is going to be a priority, but that's not going to stop me from upgrading it, because I built this when I was like 16, and that was a long ass time ago. So it's time. Well, actually, 16? I don't know. It doesn't really matter when I built it. The point is I built it when I was really young. But I am going to kind of speed things up so that it's not super long and time-lapsed, and there's going to be a little bit of music. That way there's no like super awkward silences, but it is just going to be me doing a lot of demolition work and building. So I'm going to go ahead and hop right to it, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy. okay, damn, 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 damn! I get it, my guy, I get it, you like me, you're jumping for joy. Damn, I have never had this happen to me in this game before. Alright, hold on. Oh, you're zippy. Oh, but you're gonna play hard to get after you beg me to get on. Okay. It's like my ex-girlfriend, shit. Come on. Give me the hearts. Oh. Oh, I know you like this. Come on, pal. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah! Okay, I'm gonna get you a saddle, and we're gonna try you out for a minute. I kinda need a break from all this destruction anyways. I'll be right back. You're gonna make a good friend for No Name. No Name's a little slow for my tastes, but maybe you'll be a little faster. We'll have a new horse. We can give No Name away to somebody else. Or we'll breed you guys. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We need one of these. And I had a saddle. Perfect. Let's test this out. I wonder what we're gonna name it. Also, is it a boy or a girl? Technically, Minecraft doesn't really state the genders of the animal. There you go. Oh, dude, this guy's so much faster. Holy shit. Look at that gallop. Holy crap. And I think this is going to be a girl. No Name's a boy, this one's a girl. And your name shall be Lori. Yep. I'm going to name you Lori. Alright. Come here. You and No Name are going to be really good friends. And you are really fast. Look at you. You're already going up to the water and everything. Holy shit. That horse came right up to me and just started jumping up and down. That is so cool. I know that's like not probably like... I know it's... I don't know. That was weird. Anyways, I'm going to get back to this, but that was cool. It was a neat little break in all that. Damn. Alrighty then. That's that. That was very therapeutic almost. I kind of like just digging away at shit. I might do that later. I had music going, so it was kind of like a peaceful moment to think there for a second. But with that being said, that's pretty much all of the shit I wanted to get rid of. I need to fill in this old creeper hole. It was pretty bad. I think this is a charged creeper hole, actually. I don't fucking remember. But I also got to fix up the ground, get rid of the clutter. I mean, there's more to do. But that's the wall. So I'm gonna move on to the next thing because I got more shit to like get rid of. And then I think we should be good. Butterfly emitter. Butterflies. I saw a butterfly earlier. That shit was pretty. I gotta put this shit away. Alright, this looks much cleaner. I still need to kind of tidy up that hill area behind the shack. And then I'm gonna tear down the shack and kind of create a new entrance that I have in mind. I'm not gonna share what the design is yet, but I do have something cool in mind, and I think it's something my brother would have really liked, which is something that I wanted to do kind of as a way to honor him. He doesn't really play on this world, but I made it with him, so I figured if I'm gonna be like rehashing our old base, I should be kind of, you know, including him at least in some of the inspiration of it, even if really he doesn't care because he doesn't play this game anymore. I think it'd be nice to just kind of have that memorial, or like, I don't know how to explain it, but that's my thought process. I have all these like sections of my room here, or like my area. I don't know what this place is. Like, that's my room pretty much. That's where I sleep and store my personal shit, like my music discs and stuff. But then I got my like kitchen workstation area. It kind of looks like a kitchen, but it's not. It's just my workstation area. I cook my food here. I smelt my ore here. Oh, I have iron. Cool. And I like work on my tools and shit. But it does look like a kitchen. I gotta fix it up. I do like this andesite though. I need to keep working, actually. I have more to do. So my thought process, I will share with you now, because I'm ready to, is a skull. I shared this in a previous episode, but there's a design I found online that I kind of want to follow as a framework, but I don't want to copy it exactly. There's a couple of original things I want to put in there. But for the building process, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself up maybe on like a pillar and turn my HUD off, and then film my alt account building so that you guys can see it from a better angle and like kind of get a grasp of what it is I'm trying to do. The problem with that though is being in survival mode, I'm worried about phantoms swooping down to hit me, and then I'm also worried about skeletons shooting me. And with the mod pack that I'm playing on, some of these skeletons are pretty fucking powerful, and I'm worried about a magic skeleton spotting me up on the pillar there and deciding to shoot me with lightning arrows. Or worse, he's got like swiftness and he's running circles, sniping me off the tower while my alt account can't kill him because it's shitty. I don't fucking know, bro. I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm gonna pause real quick though and get all that set up, and then I'm gonna start building that, and I'll show you guys the process. Okay, quick update. I don't have the materials to build what I want to build. Wow, this is embarrassing as hell. I didn't realize this, but a lot of resources I had in my base are not there anymore in this backup save. I think a lot of it got stolen. I was thinking of building with granite, and I've got some, or not granite. Which one's granite? Okay, not granite. Sorry. Diorite. Lots of people don't like diorite, but I found that polished diorite kind of has a good texture for like certain builds. And if you combine it with, let's grab it real quick. Let me just show you. It kind of has a gradient effect, which is good when you're like trying to come up with cool designs and stuff. And not to mention, I have an add-on that adds in several new block types for every single material in the game, which is really good. Like, we can get diorite bricks, which look fucking awesome and actually give a use to a lot of the blocks people don't like to build with, even though I actually liked building with them beforehand. So I actually need to do resource collection, and that's gonna take a little while. I'm not gonna include that part. It is literally just going to be me digging out chunks of cave. So I'm gonna head into my old mine and start doing that. I need to grab my armor, though, because I know I'm going to run into something nasty down there. It's inevitable no matter how many torches you put. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I have so much dye right now. There is absolutely no way we are not going to be able to build this thing and not have excess materials. So we got more than enough. And I'm going to go ahead and cut to the time lapse of me building now. And we're just going to put this shit together, man. I'm kind of excited to do this. This has been something circulating in my head as a base idea for a while, and getting to do it with one of my old bases as like a refurbishment process is really exciting, and I can't wait for you guys to see the finished product. That was a really weird way I said that. The finished product. You know what? I'm just gonna cut to the time lapse now because this got awkward. Alright guys, that is the exterior refurbishment, as I'm going to call it, done. This is my new entrance. I thought this would be a cool design. I originally went on to YouTube looking at build ideas and noticed that somebody made a skull for the entrance to their portal, except it was pushed up against a mountain, so this entire back area that I made is all kind of like improv, like, well, I don't want to say improv because that makes me sound like I'm acting, and I'm not acting. I'm building in Minecraft, so that just makes me sound fucking stupid, and I apologize for that. And I'm already messing with shit after I said I was done because I'm a perfectionist, and I can't seem to ever just like chill the fuck out. But yeah, this is it. It's a skull. I'm gonna add to it, I think. An idea that I had was getting a spine to come out of this section and kind of go into the ground and it look like a buried skeleton. And then another thing is I really like the Cartoon Network show Adventure Time. So I'm gonna like fill in the cranium with some kind of light source to give it glowing eyes and maybe like glowing internal shit. But then another idea I had was from the TV show Adventure Time, there's a character called the Lich who has a horn coming out of the one side of his head. And I was thinking about giving him horns like the Lich and then maybe like green glowing eyes like the Lich. And I'll live inside a giant dead Lich skull. And I thought that would be kind of a cool concept. I'm gonna save that for later though. I have a lot of clutter in my inventory and I've been building for like the past 2 hours. If you take the destruction of the previous shit that you guys saw me break down and then this. And I'm gonna have to cut all that into a time lapse. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for now, cause like, yeah, I've just been doing this for a while, but I wanted to get this done and I wanted to show you guys, and this is it. Some of it is inspired by other people's builds, but it is my own original idea. I did have to adjust the design to accommodate what it was I was trying to build, cause copying it exactly wasn't gonna work, and so I ended up with this. And I think it came out really nicely. If any of you guys have any comments on what I could do to make it look a little bit better, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I might go in and change a couple little things in these little crevices right here, just to, like, polish it off. But for the most part, that's it. But, yeah, that's all of it. I hope you guys enjoyed and that you found some, like, entertainment in watching me build. I really enjoy it. I just never really know how to film it, so I always bounce back and forth between just building small segments in a time in like episode format, or just doing it all in one shot and then time-lapsing it so that it doesn't take like 4 hours to watch the whole build process. I don't know. If you guys got input and you actually made it this far into the video to hear this message, feel free to leave a comment letting me know. If you guys liked it, hit like, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.